Hold up! Hold up! We're preparing for the spoopy season, not Christmas! The hell? Damn! Why is my Spotify giving me Christmas music when I'm trying to prepare for the spoopy season? How dare it! Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. No one's watching, but maybe that will change. We'll see. Alright. Today, we're doing something a little different. I need to upgrade my avatar. So, prepare it for the spoopy season. I think the music is a little loud. There we go. Much better. Also made myself some warm-ish tea. I need to get back to drinking normal tea. And coffee. I miss my coffee. I have been doing I have been drinking energy drinks for the whole summer, and I miss coffee so much that I really need to get back into actually making myself coffee. Shouldn't be too hard. Just means that I have to supply in some stuff. A little bit far up. There we go. So, let's see. First of all, I'm taking a sip. Sippity sip sip. Because I need something to drink right now. My throat feels a little bit sore. Just a sec. Ah, yes. Had to help out my neighbor. She was short on eggs. But I'm happy to help anytime. So. Nice and warm. I just needed that. Oh, I will be in a much better mood as soon as I'm getting proper tea on the table. Speaking today is a bit harder, I assume, because I had to speak a lot of German today. So I have to get my brain back wired to the English talk. I guess that sentence made. I hope it made sense. It probably did. So, did I share my link everywhere? Willing to. But I think I did all the self-promotion I probably. Maybe. Great. I just went to the toilet. I have to go again. And as long as I'm here, I might as well. Oddly quiet today. Kind of weird. But well. Any. Might wanna go for not disturb. Till the evening. There we go, and I think overall should be set for. Yeah, looks like it. So, plan for today is booting up Krita. On a different pair of socks because just on my feet. Like the elastic is so tight that it kind of hurts. There are my home socks. Because everyone needs a pair of home socks. Comfy, fluffy home socks. All right. Let's move over to this one. I think I already started with painting a witch's hat. I just need to find it. Ah, this one looks right. Ah, okay. Okay. Now I know what I'm doing here. Because I was also sketching out a few cute little accessories. Just have to figure out what I was thinking back then, because this one's a bit older and I need my good old artsy glove. So I glide over the screen tablet like, and that one's a bit too. I think the other one just fits perfectly. Kind of weird that they sent a big one and a small one, but I assume these smudge guards are not stretchy enough to give a good fit on any size. Weird, but understandable. So, don't you dare stuck like that. Stop it. I need you over here, and I really hope that I don't have to plug stuff out and a lot before. Of course. Okay. Then let's hope my PC is cooperating. Okay, we're not quite there yet. I really don't like that when I have to plugging out and back in my stuff. There we go. There we go. Adjust the position of my camera just a little bit. So looking for the right position to have the camera even when I'm drawing. A little bit complicated because my screen tablet is a lot further down than my normal screen where everything happens. But I think that should be okay. Num 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 num. Can keep going. So let's. Where did I stop? Shade of patch. That's still fits perfectly here. Those are the stitches. I might want to work a little more on those. I wouldn't know how at. That's going to be the middle part. I think they used one of my favorite. Not sure. Yeah, I think it is. So, get this adorable witch's hat working. Kinda need to think in two directions. Look up. You can see the brim from the bottom. If I look down, you can see the brim from the top. Which is going to be a little bit difficult to work with, but I think I can figure it out. Else I'm just going to do first the accessories of that and then think about how to do the brim. Probably going to do that last. Yeah, I think doing the brim last might be a good idea. So let's finish that witch's hat. Maybe I'll also add a, I don't know, a cauldron or something to the cosplay. I mean, that's what we're basically doing. We're drawing cosplay for my VTuber avatar, right? Putting that on there could be a bit more difficult. But it should work. I'm fairly certain that I'll be capable of actually doing this. I mean, I built myself this little guy. So how hard can it be to actually make accessories? Front. Middle. And the last one's the back. There for that. Or call it a tip. Might as well call it a tip. Wonder where everybody went. They'll probably know. One way or another. Probably everyone's busy. Would not be surprised. Alright, let's do the middle here. How did I actually do the front? Started with a dark undercolor. Here as well. It worked quite complicated now. But I think I can deal with that. Shouldn't be too hard. Here, add a little bit more. My stuff in. Trim should be in front, typically. We're hopefully at least getting an idea of what I was thinking there. With that slight U-shift, it could actually look pretty. What I'm noticing there is that I left a little bit of a outline here and there, and I have to look how I actually was planning that. Kind of interesting when your past self and your current self do not understand each other that well. Like, I had enough situations where I basically completely forgot about what I was thinking at that moment, or how I was thinking at that moment. Then I'm sitting there like, okay, what did my past self think at that moment? How the hell am I supposed to solve this problem? Hey, Keys! Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. Nice to see ya. How are you doing? It's kind of funny when you're just thinking about, what did my past self think there? I never take that into account, that I probably should keep notes on what I'm doing. But yeah. One more month till spoopy season. It's almost September. Wake me up when September. No, wake me up earlier than September. That's so dark. A little bit lighter might help. I got an extra highlight layer. Okay. Okay. 50-ish% should be fine for a shadow layer, I think. I mean, I can still make it darker or brighter, but 50-ish%, maybe a little bit more, should be. Let's see if I can get myself in. Rigging might even be relatively easy, because I kind of know what I'm doing, and I think this is going to be relatively simple. Hasn't to be hard for the kitty, so just wondering, actually, how much was I thinking ahead, and how little was I actually thinking it? Ah. So, Keys, do you actually already have some plans for what you're going to on spoopy? You're well, that's nice. Oh, you're going to be starting a job soon. Cool! Congrats! Oops. That was the right. What you're going to be working as, if I may ask. Also, we'll be getting a Cintiq by the end of the year. I find I still find Wacom to be a bit too expensive. Like, at this point, they're good quality, low budget tablets. Hey, Firemain! Welcome to the stream! I hope you had a decent morning? We're making a witch's hat for the spoopy. Crafted designer for print. Oh, nice, nice. Job that I'm too scared to do. Kinda. You have coffee. I have tea. But yeah, I'm happy for you that you got that job. Who knows, maybe at some point I actually managed to gather the courage to apply myself for a job in that direction as well. For now, I just feel like I'm in the wrong place when looking at run-of-the-mill graphics design. I have that feeling that they are some kind of how to put it, elitist club. It's been a long time with their job. Yeah, then I absolutely understand that you kind of want to get a little bit of work, keep yourself afloat a little bit better than just, well, little bits you got. Freelancing is tough, yes. I can very much agree. I mean, I'm kind of in there as well. Freelancing is especially tough when you're really bad at marketing yourself, like I am. Which is kind of ironic, considering we're supposed to be able to market other people as graphics designers. But marketing yourself? Yeah, that's kind of tricky. I mean, it could just be me, but it feels kind of wrong when I'm trying to market myself. It's kind of like, I don't want to have too much attention, but I need this attention, else I won't be able to work. It's so stupid. Kind of like, I want to make, but I don't want to be seen. Meanwhile, she's streaming on Twitch. I see the irony. Absolutely do. Just, hi Vlad. How are you doing? How was your day? Thinking of trying to get a job using my video editing skills. Make sure that you're paid properly, because especially people that make videos for a living and employ people to cut their videos, edit their videos, have to a weird tendency to, well, pay like crap. So don't take any per video, especially when it's in the 2 digits, any per video jobs that feel underpaid. But first, you have to have decent editing skills, else you won't get anywhere. I know I'm not good. I dread actually cutting videos or editing videos. My neighbor is making some egg. It smells too good. It just smells too good. I feel like I'm a little bit. Yeah, I'll keep Rim not done yet until I figured out how to actually make it. Let's get a layer for feather. Probably going to be the easiest part. But yeah, if you actually have decent editing skills already, keep in mind that you need to get paid well. I don't want anyone to get exploited when it comes to creative art, creative work. I mean, technically, video editing is kind of creative work. Get those brain cells paid properly. I have to use them. Might want on top. There. I mean, I want to see what I'm going to draw. I'll probably add 2 of these feathers. I'm not quite sure. Ow. Do I want to make a second feather with a little bit of a different angle or different colors? I don't know yet. I'm almost tempted to add some raven feathers instead of making them, I don't know, some weird kind of color. What do you guys think? Yeah, raven feather. I think raven feather would. Has been my experience that unless it's video editing for a content creator or even studio, it's not worth it. Average people will expect the Godfather Part 2 of every edit. Yeah, it's kind of weird like that. Like, people have that weird expectation that they get way too much work for way too little money. If you're looking for a video editing job, either look for maybe something local, like I bet with you there is some kind of TV station or something like local TV, especially in the States. We can maybe start video editing. Or, well, you make your name by making your own edits. Then look for a decent employer in that direction. But I've seen so many young editors getting fucked over by taking jobs that are mostly edit one video and maybe get $15, which I find an insult for the profession. There are a lot better deals out there than... Ooh, hello, Demon Queen Raiju. Welcome to the stream. I see you're new here. How did you find me? Probably see my post on the Twitter. Oh my god, more people! Hello, Tatali. Tatali? Nice to see ya. Who else did you bring? Demon Queen. Raiju. Nah. Nice that you found me. I'm happy to see some unfamiliar faces every now and then. Fresh meat indeed. Ah, you didn't bring anyone. Okay, then it was just a coinkydink. So, I'm Feldy. I'm an artist. Tatili. Ah. I hope I can remember that. I really hope I can remember that. Oh, Raiju, Tatili. Oh, I was on the recommended. Oh, I feel honored. Twitch is recommending me. How? That's actually surprising. Interesting. Oh no. Anyway, I caught a cold and I have fever. My throat is sore, but I have chocolate cookies. Well, I hope the chocolate cookies are going to help you. No, the sore throat might not go well with the chocolate cookies because of the crumbs. Get yourself some tea. I recommend going for ginger lemon. Usually helps with a bad cold. So I can what I'm doing here. Then I'm going for a bit of a brighter color for highlights. There we go. Oh, you found me on the art category. That's nice to know. I'm happy when people find me just by random chance. Oh, that's a cute emote. Ah, black bongo cat. Adorable. Love that. So I do VTuber models every now and then. Currently, I kind of want to work on my own a little bit to get it ready for spoopy season. But unlike any other VTuber riggers, artists, I'm not using Live 2D to make my VTubers. I use a program called Inochi 2D. It's a free program. For both sides, by the by. And I hope that more and more people are going to use that program because it's actually pretty nifty not having to pay for a subscription to do all the VTubing stuff. Let alone that the programmer behind it is. So you're mentally unstable too. Partially. I know I have ADHD. And maybe some social anxiety. But which VTuber doesn't? Ha! I knew it! I think I carry myself pretty well for the fact that I have a few issues. Like, I'm trying. Oh, hey, Earl. Nice to see ya. How have you been doing? We're all unstable here, yeah. Stability is a myth. Stability is a lie. Oh, that reminds me of a specific song. Almost tempted to just throw that into the DMCA. Blackcurrant tea is good. I didn't drink blackcurrant. Let alone that I probably have to look up the word because my fruit vocabulary is a little bit outdated. Give me a second. Johannisbeeren. Ah. Yeah, I had to look that up real quick. Because I rarely talk about berries when it comes to my English vocabulary. Almost tempted to merge the. I need to Google it too in my native language. Yeah. I use dict.cc to translate words that I simply don't know or have forgotten, which often happens. Funnily enough, it happens more often in my native language, German, that I forget a word and then remember it in English than the other way around. Just kind of funky. I am really tempted to just take that sketch, copy it over onto actual. What the hell am I not doing? Just do it, Feldy! Simply because I actually talk so much English. Mainly because I'm at home on the internet. I've been one of the old guard when it comes to that activity. For me, it goes like I know the word in English, but I don't know it in Finnish. Oh, yep. Basically the same. Basically the same. I think if just make flip onto there, it should. Beautiful. Got that this chi and I'm scrolling up when I'm pushing up analog stick. Oh yes, also I'm using a controller for my hotkeys because it's just more comfortable. Really need that tea today. Throat is also a little bit sore. I guess it's because we're approaching fall / autumn. I use a video game controller, Xbox controller, for my hotkey. It is a lot more comfortable than using a keyboard. I mean, there are some kind of controller, video game controller looking devices out there. But first of all, they are expensive, and second, I wouldn't want to use them for video games. Don't even use my keyboard because I have pen display. I as well use a screen tablet, so I can very much relate. I am rocking a Huion Canvas Pro 20. So a little bit of an older model. And I am even one of these crazy people that use Linux. Yes, I'm one of those. But up until now, it actually has worked for me. Ah, you got a 16, so a little bit smaller. Honestly, I like the brand. The Linux support is a little bit subpar, but it's something to get used to. Like, they only put out drivers for one ancient-ish distro. Don't know what a distro is. It's just a version, a flavor of Linux. And they haven't updated that in years. So this baby is almost, let me think, almost 10 years old. I think I bought it maybe 2018. So I still have some wiggle room till the 10-year mark. For that little pen. No, that's not a pendant. For that little brooch, I think I want to do it in front view and then rig it so I can move it around better. I'm putting my thumb over the speaker of my phone whenever I'm watching your stream. Oh, am I too loud? I'm sorry. Maybe you're too loud. You're making your phone too loud. Just don't want to be too cool. Stuff like that. You can't just turn the volume down, huh? Maybe it's already at the bottom. You never know. Accessories full. They're full. Oh, but sounds like it's at 50. I don't know. I usually, when I go to sleep, I put my sound down to the bare minimum on my phone, and then I just have some kind of podcast running. I think it's spelled. You can't see it. And I'm not quite sure, but I think the spelling in Roche. I have to look that up. I mean, I'm rigging it anyway, so I know what I'm doing here. And you are the next one on the chopping block. Be gone, bots! I should probably blacklist that stream boo shite. But at least it's dealt with. Also, we'll have ads in a little bit. Just as a little warning, I'm going to take breaks, or at least I'm trying to take breaks while an ad break is, or an ad is running. So don't get surprised and don't worry. Try adding Bot. They ban all those. Oh! Already got so many bots, but hey, if it helps, Bot. I'll just quickly put it onto my tabs list so I can take care of that later. Really recommend it to anyone having these bot issues. Yeah, I was actually thinking about just banning the word stream. Oh, so that I don't know, restream bot or stream elements is just throwing that kind of stuff into the garbage before I even. We're having an ad break in 3 minutes. Really need nice hot soon. Oh! Ba-da, ba, ba, ba. A little bit. Maybe to find the middle thing. Anything? Probably not. Na, 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 na. Oh no! Come on, time! Run faster! Wanna get out of that break. Alright. Advertisements are done. Break is over. I'm back. And I think I kind of want to define a little part of the feather a bit more by just adding bit of light blue right here. Oh. I might want to change the color of that sketch, maybe. I think that should be a good idea. Alright, let's go into filters. Just set you. Just duration. I don't know what the third was. Hello? Okay. Then don't give me a menu? Weird. Used to remember giving elders a makeshift walking. Oh, that's nice. I mean, you should help your elders out anyway. No matter how mean they can be. I mean, their brain isn't quite up to par anymore. You get older, your brain is kind of going to mush at some point. Especially if you don't really brain it. You have to use your brain, guys, else you're going to have it rot. The earlier you start to rot, the worse it gets. I don't want to have dementia at the end of 60. I don't ever want to get to dementia. Also because, well, already have relatives suffering from that shit. Always feel bad for them when their age gets the best of them. Yep. Want to use my brain hates me. No, you just don't know how your brain functions yet. Colors? Kind of confused. Whatever. I'll figure out something. Love that track. Ooh. Did I already save that one? Oh, I want to have it on favorite. Because I very much like a lot of Chrono Trigger original soundtrack. Like, there's so much good music in older soundtracks. Don't want to miss it. And especially Corridors of Time, the one you're hearing now. Oh, I had so much goosebumps when I first heard it. It was just beautiful. Do I want to go for silver or gold? I think silver might work better here. I get to old age and require a cane. I'll use sword cane. Oh, hell yeah, sword cane. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great idea. I love that. Woo! My phone just wanted to run off. Okay, so I think I do a second sketch right there. Maybe with a different color. And a different brush. Should be good to go. Why are these silly and good people always having the hardest life? Hard to tell. Best thing we can do is help each other. And despite the tough times, not give up. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because life is cruel and unforgiving. You kidding me? One good song after another. I would say that most problem with... Wait, that's too loud. Most problems with nice people is that they cannot, or most of them have a hard time actually enforcing their boundaries. That's why they also have the toughest lives. At least that's kind of a pattern that I've seen here and there. And then there are other people that think that they are enforcing boundaries while they're actually stepping on other people. Your boundaries should stop where the boundaries of other people start. Sometimes we need to relight the spark in them. Exactly. I mean, it's kind of rough going through this life alone. We gotta motivate each other to do awesome stuff. Even if it's hard. And goddamn, life can be hard. Okay, I think that should work. Now I just have to actually make that thing. Or maybe I'll just... Okay. The messages are heavy. Yes, yes. I know. That's kind of normal. But to be fair, I'm mostly reading Twitch chat. And I think the Restream bot has a little bit of a delay between getting your chat message and putting it onto Twitch chat. At least that's my theory. Sometimes it's life is hard, even if one enforces their boundaries. Bad luck. Yeah, it doesn't work for everyone. I get that. But kind of important to at least do that, so you're not just becoming a pushover. Probably worst thing you can be a pushover. Especially for yourself. Don't defend your boundaries, well, tough luck. The hell? That took a second to actually for me to click. I think I need to do the top part second, so maybe I should first go with a simple layer of I think that should work like. And then I'm just going for the top part and that little mid bubble in a second layer. And with that little bit of pseudo shading, I would call it. Shouldn't be too hard to make this. Didn't I wanted to make that silver? Now I made it gold. Oh well. Might be a nice contrast. Now I'm going for the top part here. Might be ideal if I'm just going for, let's gonna group that, which is the base. I'll group there, which is going to the pretty stuff. Priority, yes, it's the priority stuff. Ah. We can easily just a little bit of an extra layer in here. Also this, I love this mirror tool, it's so useful. Now I have to think a few times. Like, do I want to have that extra? That little knob? Or do I want that to just be part of that thing? Always wondered what it's like to chew on indium? The hell is indium? Sounds like a metal. Oh, also probably need to flip that later. That one. I wonder if it's actually working the way I think it does. Because I'm still learning the ins and outs of the whole E-tube model rigging stuff. I think overall I already got a pretty decent idea of the basics. Oh, a soft metal. Huh. I actually never heard of it. Now that I think about it. First time I actually hear about that. I don't wanna maybe add an Very top? Top! Ah! There we go. But without the... There we go. Then I can just easily take care of that with a mask when I'm rigging. Of course you want me to look up indium. Okay, what the hell is indium? Well, he goes to Wikipedia. Indium. I mean, it is on the chemical element table. Indium is a chemical element. It has symbol in and Indium is used primarily in the production of flat panel displays. Ah! So stuff like our little smartphone thingies. Interesting. The day I learned! The day I learned indeed. Probably also have to. And this is 1, 2. Always aim your layers. Don't want to go insane. Pretty sure I will have to catch up on that. But my favorite element is gallium. Okay, now we're getting into chemistry nerd kind of territory, and I was not great in the chemistry thing. Like, not good at all. Didn't have to, because I was not really looking for that in. That was not my intention. Should still work though, I think. The metal that melts other metals. Holy moly. I'm learning stuff about chemistry from my chat. Ain't that great? Green path. Love me green path. I'm thinking of that turning into lavender. There's going to be a lot of purple there. But it should work for me. I mean, I like my purples. It always looks like the T-1000 from Terminator Judgment Day. I have to disappoint you there. I have yet to actually watch any Terminator movie. I'm sorry. I'm not as much of a nerd. Now, how would I go doing this? First of all, I need a reference for my lavender. I think that would be a good start. Then Lavandula. Ah! Has many names. Technically, the lavender is ideal for keeping away the mosquitoes. So having some around at all times help. Especially because I'm an awful victim of mosquitoes. All the damn time. Mosquitoes love me. I don't know, season about metals. Having fun drawing alongside. That's awesome. That's great. That's what I like. Having some people who just want to draw along and be there. Personally, my favorite metal is platinum because it's shiny. Ah, you like the shinies. So also highly conductive and is a core component in electronics. Yeah, I know about that. I think that's also one of the reasons why you should actually get your bring back your phone when it's broken, or if you want to replace it. Wait, no, not the link itself. Just need the image. I'll just copy that. What gives? I'm just gonna copy that image. Gallium is like my childhood memory to a film I always remember. That's a kind of weird way to describe your favorite metal. Oh yes, right, also the lithium battery. But also for the rare earths that are basically worked into that thing. I mean, it's not like we have endless supply. It might seem like it, but certainly we don't. For this, I might want to use my brush. Also, I got a few phones that haven't blown up yet and are quite old. Last year, a Tesla caught fire near my work and there are still scorch marks. Holy shit! Holy moly, that's... Woo! So, I think I'm going to do that lavender in layers. Yes, I want to download the image. Why do you not want me to actually transform that thing? What am I doing wrong? I want to put it over there. I have some kind of reference for this. Hey, Snuggles! How are you doing? How's your day been? Nice to see ya. Oh yeah, that's rough. Also, quite the testament for the lack of quality at Teslas. Going good. Yeah, that's good to hear that you're good. I was a little bit busy today, but not too much. Wait, that's definitely a wrong color. Go a bit more into the yellows here. Stems. So we're basically drawing some stuff for the spoopy season. Belly wants to have the spoopy stuff in order as early as possible. The crazy part, the restaurant wasn't evacuated despite the fire being literally where one turns into... Wow! Holy moly, I mean... Whoops! That was one Control-Z too much. And I think the stems of these are so brittle that I probably have to go as straight as possible. And they're probably gonna... They were probably thinking like, ah, just a Tesla. What could possibly go wrong? Boom. Oh boy, please, please, please. Earl, the last time you brought up a story of yours that went a little bit more gruesome, it was... Oof. Was a little bit oof. How many layers will I have to... Oh wait. Probably should do differently. How many layers would I need for this bundle of lavender? I mean, I could probably just duplicate a layer or two, make it look right, then turn it around. I think that should work. I'm not going to bother to separate the... That's gonna look okay. Not really in the mood for one of your edgy stories. Yeah! The last one was kinda holy moly, Earl. Why'd you have to tell us this? You can have the... Okay. Let's have a deal. During spoopy season, which is going to be in October, so still have a lot of time left, you can gather all your gruesome and creepy and evil stories. And you can tell them during spooky season. Then I'll allow it. But not before. You got a deal, Earl? Google Glove will be ready for it. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so James Bugatan is going to be our master of the spoops. Nice thing about that way I think I'm going to make this work is maybe have like 3 at max 4 layers. Lavender. that are going to sway in different-ish directions. The edge is sharp with this one, indeed. And for the first layer, I don't really have to go into too much detail. I mean, I just need some kind of background-ish layer. My dreams are now final peaceful. That's good to hear. That's good to read. I mean, you've been complaining about weird and creepy dreams for a while. I'm kind of happy to hear that you actually managed to get some better sleep. Ah, but your mother isn't. Oh well. I guess someone has to catch those bad dreams for you. Yep, definitely unfortunate. Oh! Also the reason why I wanted to finally start to make some spooky season as this was for my VTuber, because I bought the first Halloween decoration of the year. It's already that time. I went into the TK Maxx, just saw my home decor is already here. My home decor time. I absolutely love buying Halloween deco for my apartment. Cause yes, I'm one of these people that really love to decorate with scary stories to tell in the dark. Indeed. Decorate with Halloween deco. I have a really nicely looking I don't know what it is, but it's pretty solid. I think it's plaster. Pretty nice plaster skull with very intricate it's kind of like ornaments on the skull itself. It looks really nice. I really love that one. Another one is also a mini skull of a ram. It's currently hanging from one of my... Calling it a pegboard might sound wrong. By the way, I may be acquiring a second sword soon. You are really the sword collecting guy, Fireman. Could that be? Guy is willing to sell me a good quality longsword. Damn! So when's your first fight? And you can't tell me that you're buying a sword and not even try to fight with it, or at least train with it. So I bet the only good way to do something like that would be, you know, sort of train in my backyard when I have that energy. That's cool. maybe you want to look for people to actually have a bit of a sparring match with. I would probably recommend you get yourself a wooden sword for stuff like that. I don't want you or anyone else to get hurt. I guess that's kind of obvious. I do wanna just darker one. Turn off that sketch. I can add a bit of a silhouette there. Then I'll make a second and third layer. This one's just going for having a little bit of a fill here. Else it's just going to look a bit boring. There's a HEMA club near me, but I'm hesitant to join. I haven't exactly had good experiences with people who practice. The hell is that? I mean, the acronym HEMA for me, HEMA for me means something completely different, so I might need a little bit of explanation. Is that some sort of medieval fighting club or something? Some kind of LARP club would make sense. Like the whole Renaissance stuff. Yeah, more or less. Okay, good to know. Around here, we have a few, like, if I remember correctly, 2 big-ish medieval festival things. One being pretty close by, around Christmas. So it's basically directly connected with the Christmas market there. Other one is usually around summer, and it's a pretty big festival. Like it's a lot of staged fights, and of course a bit of a medieval market. That's kind of the cool one that I know of around here. It's a little bit further away, but easily accessible by train. Have you tried to draw characters through memory? Yesn't. Like, it's not too hard for me, but I don't do it often. Hey, almost looks like the real thing. Okay, so let's add a little bit there, a little bit brighter. Better already stems. One shorter one and very small. Maybe another small one here. But yeah, I think if I wanted to, I could do that. Drawing characters from memory. Question is, do I even remember the characters in the first place? Because my pop culture knowledge is kind of limited to everything on German TV in the 90s and 2000s. I think I'm gonna have to just turning down the opacity like that's kind of weird. Try drawing Finn from Adventure Time, with or without his cap, because that's actually pretty easy. So do you want to have long-haired Finn, or do you just want to have Finn? Should be too hard. So which one is it? My choice. But yeah, Finn from Adventure Time shouldn't be too. Let me open an extra canvas for this. Let's go for a simple 2000 by 2000 canvas. So, Finn from Adventure Time. Let's go for nice green. We're thinking of Finn from Adventure Time. First have to start. With a box. That ends in a sausage. You want to have the one with the hat? Also add some ears up here. Because if you want to draw something, you always want to break it down into simple shapes. And here is the hole for the face. So that's the hat. And we have button eyes. Bright smile. Single teeth. I don't know how many teeth he has, but I'm just winging that one. Of course, he gets a tongue. Then he doesn't wear too complicated clothing. He basically just has a t-shirt. This. Oh, Kurt the Cowardly Dog. Let me first finish Finn here. And I think after the ad break, we can then go for Courage. Courage is a bit more complicated because we didn't have that on free TV in Germany. But I think I have a good memory of how he looks like, what he looks like. Okay, and then we have those slanky arms. That's what the style is in Adventure Time. I'm not sure if he's wearing gloves or not. But I don't think so. And I think he's wearing shorts. Already looking not bad. I'm not sure if I can actually pull off Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I do have an idea about what he looks like. Does Finn have a bracelet? Now I have to actually think. And of course he has very simple shoes. We're just going for some very easy plump shoes. Also, just saying, if you guys keep giving me drawing requests, I have to paywall it behind some channel points. Still want to get stuff done. Did have a prosthetic arm before his dad left him again. I think I didn't even get that far in the cartoon. I think all I have seen was maybe the first season and part of the second. I wasn't really too deep into the cartoon. But it was fun drawing Jake in that one animation I did. Alright, guys, we have ads, so I'm gonna turn on that break screen. I'll have a bit of a stretch. Alrighty. Ads are over. We can go on. So, Courage the Cowardly Dog, you said? Well, something's missing. I think his shirt wasn't. Else it's going to be way too short. What did his sword look like? I think it was a bit of a reference to the Master Sword. Or was it? Oh, he's now getting something akin to the Master Sword. Search up the image and put it side by side. I think I could. I think I'm pretty close to the original here. I hope I am. Oh wait! I also had a backpack. Not gonna forget that backpack here. Ha! Alright, let's see what the original looks like. In adventure. Yeah, I would say I was pretty close. Copy image. Throw it in here. Looking pretty similar. To be fair, in this one you can barely see his teeth. Just wanted to give him a big smile. Not just a smile. I think I nailed it actually. Yeah, okay, the legs are not quite. And he looks a little bit lopsided, I have to admit. But hey, considering that I did this from memory, not too bad. Gave him a bit bigger ears up there. That's about it. Also, hi Toast. Nice to see you again. Been a while. To be fair, we also haven't had our Wednesday table topping in a while. I really miss it, and I'm kind of happy that next week we're back to that. It's just been too long. I really hope that our friend Oppa has a car again. Looks like the grass version of him. Yeah! Sounds about right. Yeah, I think I heard something because Finn had a weird arm made of plant matter. Something like that. You're in why? We're back to table topping on Wednesdays and you're in Berlin? Why? Why have you forsaken us? We need our seer. How dare you? Ach, Toasty. Weil Urlaub. Ist klar. Of course, because vacation. You knew that we would be starting again as soon as September hits the calendar. Alright, Earl, then I hope you have sweet dreams. Boy, that without everything. And I'll hope to see you again next time. Earl James Bugata. Well, just that small. Some stray little pops right there. And now I'm just picking a bit of a lighter color and add a few highlights. And I really hope that it still works. It might be a little bit too bright. Probably shouldn't get too bright right there, but still noticeable. Yeah, that looks right. That looks like the right shape. We don't even have to go for too much detail. Because why should we? You keep it simple and slightly painterly, it even has its own charm, in my opinion. Since these layers are going to stick on top of each other, it's hard to notice that there's just single layers of this. Since they're going to sway together anyway. Might need to do a few or a few physics parameters, so it's going to sway on it at a different speed. But I think that's about it. If I'm doing this right, don't know if that actually works. I can save it as different, as a separate asset that I can just import onto onto other models, but I am not sure if that actually works. So I'll take it with a grain of salt, with a huge chunk of salt, if you will. I don't know if it works, but well, there's one way to find out, right? Turn on the layers. It's barely visible that this is not belonging together. And now I just need the last layer. Add a little bit of string here. Kind of like that little painterly style. I think I'll stick to that. Let's hope it actually looks good when I rig and animate that. I don't need that anymore. I think might want to add some kind of band around here. So what's that actually called? The band that you have around a witch's head or cylinder. Let's just call that band. I mean, I know what it is, so I shouldn't be worried too much about that. And what kind of color do I want it to have? Have advertisements? Does that mean partners? I'm not Twitch partner, I'm affiliate. So technically, if you wanted to, you could subscribe to support your best table topping friends. Prime is also an option, by the by. So yeah, if you wanna help me out, and you still got Prime as an option, feel free to help me out. I would very much appreciate it. And I'm very far from being partner. I mean, look at my numbers. Nah. Not even close. For me, it's probably going to be as good as impossible. However, I think I'm going for a green for this. Like, technically just that and go a bit further into the green. All the best 3 people are watching. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not. Yeah. You guys are vibing, and that's good. But yeah, I hope to. I hope to at some point maybe have a little bit more traction. I hope. I do not expect anything. I cannot be disappointed. But doing this also gives me a great way to advertise my art in the Why wouldn't I want to do that? I mean, when it comes to my art, it's still a lot of trial and error, especially when it comes to the whole VTubing stuff. But hey, gotta start somewhere, right? Ooh. How am I already tired? How? Also very much like this textured brush. I actually just used a block brush from a different brush set, added some texture, and added a hue shift effect so that every stroke is just a tiny bit different in here. I think that gives it a much more painterly feel, especially if you've ever worked with traditional media like oils, acrylics. You're in the habit of not mixing enough paint. Kind of know that at some point every stroke is a little bit different. When you color pick, everything just goes all over the place. We need more pumpkins. More pumpkin. I'll go for the pumpkins later, okay? Just waiting for you to go on strike because no pumpkin. Pumpkin strike! Alright, and now an extra layer just for the shadow. I feel like I want to actually go for a multiply layer this time. And I don't want to go that dark. Why the hell is it so dark? So then, today is really not my day for talking, is it? So I think if I duplicate that feather over there, I can probably also add that brush. That thing here. Your knees hurt, then maybe warm them up a little. Usually helps when you have... It depends. I don't want to give you bad advice. Depending on what it is, you either have to apply heat or cold. So it's really hard to know what's actually better. Arthritis? How old are you, Firemane? 60? I highly doubt that it's arthritis already, but I don't know what you're doing. You're in your 20s and just cursed with bad luck. I think everyone in their 20s has bad luck. Or just not the skills they should have for everything. Food outside. It smells so good. So that thing I'm gonna place somewhere around here, so it's gonna turn from side to side. Not quite sure if I actually want to get those stitches some inside. Like, just color it in with a different color or brighter color. What I'm gonna have to do now is the brim, because, well, I have to. To be honest, I'm dreading it a little bit because I'm not sure how to do it well, but I think I have something of an idea. Let's just do it and see if it works. So first of all, I will need a base color. And I will get the sketch up here because I will need it there. And then comes the experimental part. Now, the thing is, I have no idea if I should do this in 2 parts or in 1. I mean, technically I should do it in 2 parts so that my hair is covered. But I'm definitely not happy with that selection here. Could go for straight ellipse selection, but am I going to be happy with that? Probably not. Hey! Maybe, just maybe, I should try this. And I should probably also save. This is the selection. I think that should help me out to get a decent form. Yeah, I think that works. Now, this thing is... I have to put it on the top right there for now. And I have to figure out how can I make it look like we have part and a back part. Now I actually have to think. But I haven't with at least decently. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it well, but I think I can at least do it decently. So it's going to be the edge. I will probably have to deform the base a lot to get to the result that I want. And I'll have to do several layers to make this work. What I'm going to do is I make one layer for the edge of the hat. I can deform. I'm going to make one layer for the top of the hat that I can deform with the edge. Hey Donut! How are you doing? How has your day been up until now? Hope you're doing good. Just going to do layers for the top here. Doesn't have to be accurate, it just has to work. You're good, that's good. Then I might wanna, since this is going to be the bottom, I'm going to add just a little bit of light down there. Very carefully. The bottom. Of course you had to go there, Donut. You donut! Now the thing is, still have to figure out how to do the whole hat on top of my head thing. You're looking at my reference there? That on the top of everything. Then realize that it's really hard to see, but you look at that. I'll put away the brim. You can kind of see that it's barely fitting. Now, if I'm looking up, I don't want to be able to see that top part, kind of covering part of my hair. That's where it's going to get kind of tricky. I could, of course, go for a... That's actually not a bad idea right there. I could technically go for a masking. So that everything's kind of invisible. I'm paid. So basically that stuff is hidden when covered by that mech. I think that should technically work. Ah, now I remember why I made that one. Looking at my right there. I wanted to put it there. How do I wanna fix... I don't want to fix the lavender here. Where do I want to put it? I'm confused by my own sketch. I'm kind of confused by my own sketch. I still have to do some shading on. I don't think that I need. In doubt, I can simply just bend the mesh as I needed to. If I just keep all of this straight, just add some shading on top, should be able to bend this layer in a way that I can kind of see the shading on the outside when I bend it enough. Corn cup should be like a pin. It's... Oh boy, you are indeed a baked donut right now, huh? Also need to turn on the lights. Give me a little bit. Okay, this is too bright. Ah, much better. I can see, the camera can see. Hooray! We can all see. And we also B and A. That's the question of the day. Why did you melt your gummy worms? What did you do? I add some shading on the sides. Could be a good trick to do all the depth perception. Left them in the storage closet outside. Let me guess, it also has been incredibly warm lately? Well, that explains it. How am I already tired? That's just crazy. Enough to melt your gummy worms. What a shame. The poor worms! Now they're just little gummy puddles. I mean, I could go take a nap, but then I won't get this done. I want to get stuff done today. Depends on the weather. Yeah. In today, the weather is kind of... It has been raining a lot, so I think if I would take a nap now, the earliest I can get up somewhere in the middle of the night. They melted into patty. Yep. Hello, worms. Just because it was too hot. Not in the fun kind of way. Okay, I think I should be able to work with. So this is going to be the color. Yeah, colore. Where's that E coming from? Now I gotta check all my... I think it's enough if I just flatten that group. Merge group. Rarity stuff. Oh god. Wait, the hat looks awesome. I should be on the blue part, maybe. Yeah, probably gonna put it on that band. Okay, now it's pretty. Now it's pretty stuff. So if I turn off the brim right there, so the plan is to put that coin or brooch or whatever it's called onto this band here, so I can fixate 1 or 2 feathers right between. Rarity stuff. Now, I'm not sure how hard it is to actually duplicate elements, but I don't think all the layers on the feather. So I can probably merge that down. And I think I want to have that feather just here. If in doubt, I'll figure out a way to actually duplicate that stuff. These let me guess, they're not just gummies, right? They're probably not just gummies. So I have that weird kind of feeling. They're fully worms. I do save an extra version. Or no. Duplicate. Merge. That. Yes. Two. No, they ain't pot gummies. They are melted gummies, and you probably have a whole cluster of them. I love water. Oh, there are just a few versions that I'm really going like, oh my god, it's so pretty. My skin is very picky when it comes to good music. I think everything else looks good. Might need to definitely have to merge these. I need the highlight to work with me and probably add light. Alright, no more gummies. My sweet tolerance is very low. Oh! Has its benefits. Probably trim before I actually look at what I need. That's shade 1. Then should be L highlights. Maybe I should be investing into getting. I would go for something like armor and the expensive stuff if you can actually afford it. No benefits leaves a weird film on my tongue. Now the benefit is that you're not eating too much sweets. That's the thing is clipped on top. Trying to this one, and this one. Well, and that fill layer. All we need is stuff here. Where did my... There is my... So, before we go over to Inochi, someone said I should be... I should draw Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think it was Firemane. So, why the hell not? Okay, so Courage the Cowardly Dog from memory. Maybe turning down the music was a little bit too loud right there. So Courage the Cowardly Dog is a bit on the complicated side, but I think I can technically draw him. Just give me a little bit to figure out how to draw him. Good thing is that Courage is also made of pretty basic shapes, but not as basic as Finn here. Holy shit, you've been streaming for almost 3 hours? That's the bare minimum, honey. That's the bare minimum, donut. So, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Long snout. And also a long nose. rather typical for dogs designed in Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network back in the day. Do not call me. Ah. And I think he has two differently sized eyes. Little bump on the back. Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon had that very distinctive style. I think he has a ring around one of his eyes. I'm so going to fuck this up. I know it. Also, we have ads in 2 minutes. Stupid dog, you make me look bad. I really have to watch the cartoon. As I said, I haven't really had the chance as a kid to watch it. Because it wasn't on German free TV. Yeah, I heard pretty good stuff about Courage the Cowardly Dog. And the stuff that I saw, I think the room between the eyes is a bit bigger than this. So much I know. I don't want to put that. And I think you also had a few hairs up here. And he always looked like he's about to run. Really scared. I mean, that's why he's called Cowardly Dog, right? Also, what I kind of remember of all the video essays that I've seen. Oh, we have ads soon, so watch Courage, you won't regret it. Of course I will. At some point, I have so many shows to watch. So many shows. Okay, we have an ad break. Stretchy. Yeah. We are back. Go to sleep? Nah, it's not even... But the pumpkins! Oh man, oh man. Yeah, I mean it. The tracking is just... The tracking is just... perfect. Yeah, I'm not going to sleep yet. It's not even quite 7 p.m. over. So what I know of Courage the Cowardly Dog has a tooth with a big hole in it. And he screams a lot. Does he even have that many teeth? Courage the Cowardly Dog seems to me like his scream is iconic. Apparently, the hole is in the front. Oh, like here? God, this looks so immensely wrong. Bigger hole. Okay, bigger hole. Probably like this somehow. Yes. Almost as big as the tooth. Also has black spots. I'm still convinced that he has a black ring around one of his eyes. But I'm probably wrong. It just looks awful. Doesn't even remotely look like him. I think. But I'm trying. You would have said cat dog. That would be a completely different story. I actually absolutely know how to draw them. Cat dog was great. Since I haven't had that childhood. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, well. I can only guess. Ah, yeah. Cat Dog was great. Cat Dog. Dog. Alone in the world with a little cat. Ah. Yep, very much remember that. Of course, he always looks kind of stressed out. Sorry. I just had to let that out. Tiny paws, you say? Okay, tiny paw. Also on the back? I'm not sorry, Donut. Okay, maybe that was too much. I'm sorry. Know where that paw is coming from. And alone that it has too many fingers. Pretty sure he has 4 fingers and a thumb. Many other cartoon. Wait. Things you do for should I be concerned? Should I be concerned? Doesn't even remotely look like the original. Let me look. Footage. Cuddly dog. Ah, he has the spots on the back. Yeah, I'm pretty far off. Okay. Yeah, let's just say that this is Courage's missing brother? Same picture. Yeah, it's basically the same picture. Same but not the same. Exactly. An attempt was made. An attempt was made. Not the same. But at least I tried. Not bad. That's a good point. From memory, that is not even reliable simply because I have never watched it as a kid. Yep, Dark Chow Garden. You can actually see up here the title of the current song. Because why shouldn't I show you what we're actually doing here? Or what we're listening to? Can't see it, but I love those. Ah! Is it really that small? A little bit. This? Can you now read it? Oh, you're on the phone. Okay. Okay, then I get it. That's what she's. I mean, my fit doesn't look too bad. I actually didn't forget the backpack and the sword. My courage was an attempt. An attempt was made. It wasn't perfect, but well. Okay, that hat. I want to add something to it. I mean, I think this is already good enough. Courage is a bit more modernized. Yeah, there, you're right. You're kind of right. Ooh, okay. Okay. I have no idea why. I assume it's the weather. I very much assume it's the weather, and it's kind of annoying, but I'm already tired, and it... Why does it have to be like... So, I guess I'm just going to have a nap, I don't know, for an hour or so, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll call it a day at this point and have a nap. Probably need it. All right. So, what are we gonna raid? Yeah, I'm also happy that you guys were here. It was kind of weird sitting around with absolutely no one. But I guess it's something that happens. Let's see. Tempted. What? Booty? Who's Booty? Lol. Think? Okay. Let's go over to Fiend. He'll probably be happy to have a few more people to watch. And I hope have a wonderful time over there. I'll see you all next time, hopefully on Monday. I'm not quite sure because there is some stuff going on my end. So If I'm streaming on Monday, I'll let you know via Twitter, my Discord server, and probably a few other places. And if nothing's happening, well, you'll know. Until then, I hope you're having fun over at Fiends, and till next time.